There are more instances of the abridgment of the freedom of the people by gradual and silent encroachments of those in power than by violent and sudden usurpations by men of their own choice, if the laws be so voluminous that they cannot be read, or so incoherent that they cannot be understood. The article of the Constitution which granted a right to Congress of expending, on objects of benevolence, the money of their constituents. That the money changers have used every form of abuse, intrigue, deceit, and violent means possible to maintain their control over governments by controlling. Where an excess of power prevails, property of no sort is duly respected. No man is safe in his opinions, his person. Nations ought to be favorite objects with every free people. They throw that light over the public mind which is the best security against crafty and dangerous encroachments. Operations of the federal government will be most extensive and important in times of war and danger, those of the state governments, in times of peace and security. A good government implies two things: first, fidelity to the object of government, which is the happiness of the people; secondly, a knowledge of the. During almost 15 centuries has the legal establishment of Christianity been on trial. What have been its fruits? More. In framing a government, which is to be administered by men over men, the great difficulty is this: you must first enable the government to control the governed. The civil rights of none shall be abridged on account of religious belief or worship, nor shall any national religion be established, nor shall the full and equal rights. Religious bondage shackles and debilitates the mind and unfits it for every noble enterprise, every expanded prospect. No man is allowed to be a judge in his own cause, because his interest would certainly bias his judgment, and, not improbably, corrupt his integrity. Justice is the end of government. It is the end of civil society. It ever has been and ever will be pursued until it be obtained, or until liberty be. Despotism can only exist in darkness, and there are too many lights now in the political firmament, to permit it to remain anywhere, as it has heretofore done. Experience is the oracle of truth, and where its responses are unequivocal, they ought to be conclusive and sacred. Experience is the oracle of truth,